There's 6 grooves inside the barrel of my weapon that makes it rotate once to the right every 20 inches, which makes it accurate at 20 meters. It's pretty weird that I know that. I said that many times while getting inspected in the military. Now, I said the weapon was accurate to 20 meters. I used to add, personally, it's accurate for 23 meters for myself. I'll never forget my weapon's knowledge, much like I'll never forget the names and faces of those who served with me. I'll never forget carrying a weapon for the first time on my 18th birthday. I'll never forget rappelling out of a helicopter. I'll never forget patrolling in an up-armored Humvee, much like I'll never forget what it means to me to be a veteran. For 3 straight years, I've been asked to be a speaker at the Veterans Day Assembly, and for 3 straight years, I've given a quick response with an enthusiastic, no. It's very difficult for veterans to speak of their experiences to people who are not veterans themselves. In fact, veterans sharing their stories are like the timid students in my class. When I ask a question and want a raised hand response, students avoid eye contact and act busy. They basically do whatever they can to not be called on for an answer. If I have them speak to their fellow classmates, they're fine, but there's just something about speaking in front of the class that's tough. That's how veterans, myself included, feel about speaking about Veterans Day. Let me tell you a little about myself. I skipped class regularly, begged teachers for passing grades, and saw no legitimate reason for school taking up my precious time. When at school, I rarely paid attention. I would wander the halls to avoid being in class. I was lost. And when I say lost, I'm referring to having no direction. I did not believe I could achieve success in college. So, I never even considered applying. Although I was popular, athletic, and cocky, I had no confidence in myself, my abilities, or potential. With graduation near, my mother said to me, "I'm not saying you need to join the military, but I'm moving, and you need to join the military." I was the same age, or not much older than all of you when I enlisted in the United States Air Force. I was 17, and on my way to, well, I really had no idea. Upon signing on the dotted line and joining the military, my life made a drastic change. June 24, 1998, I found myself arriving in San Antonio, Texas. I was no longer Stephen Hall, the kid who could run fast. I was Airman Hall from the 331st Squadron, Military Police. 1 month in the military, traveled all over the world. I've seen countless countries in the Middle East. I won awards, met real-life princes and kings, as well as a few big-name politicians. I worked in weather 70 degrees below zero, which resulted in frostbite. I also worked in 127-degree weather where the tread of my boots melted flat on the tarmac.